Of course, it has been so cold this place, and today is a bit currently, I can't say today, but maybe by this hour, it's a bit fair. So how are you? Welcome, welcome all the way from different places. A lot of friends from India, Turkey, Mexico, Brazil, South Africa, and different parts of the world, Nigeria also, Rwanda, and many other places. How do you do? I hope you're doing well. I really appreciate your presence, and it's an honor to have you on my platform. Welcome, welcome. Of course, the ginger is quite hot everywhere on the streets of, not just in Kenya, but maybe Nyabohanse. We can talk about Nigeria, and also in the political avenue. So of course today we'll have a political video, we'll have a predictive lesson, and also get on with some other stuff. So welcome, welcome, and feel free to be here. Continue subscribing to the channel, share my videos, and drop a comment on the comment section, and I'll be glad to have you. So I really appreciate those who have been doing, they have been watching my videos, those who have been supporting. Big up to you, and I really appreciate. So today, of course, we have 3 receipts to pick from Nyabohanse and Poland, guys. How about that? I know maybe possibly there is somebody who has already taken part in doing a reaction, but my reaction is normally very different. If you have understood what I do, then you know how the tingle goes. Yeah. So guys, sometimes yesterday I did a video and I don't know why it was not very clear. And actually I beg your pardon on that. It happens. Sometimes you're doing a video, you just think that it's clear, but when you go later to watch it on even other channels and what have you, you see the problem right there. All right, so I've just been looking at details about Lawino, this lady in Nyabohanse. Lawino has been doing a lot of videos, but I think I get the aspect of fake it until you make it, all right? So she's been faking it until she makes it. There is a time she used to make videos with a certain lady, and she would tell us that that is the mother. I was surprised recently to learn that that was not her mother. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyway, faking is real in Nyabohanse, and it extends all the way to Poland. And I don't know. I just hope that Mwango is really having a real mother to that Petero guy. Because Petero himself, many people have said he's a hired guy. Now we are seeing the mother and father on the streets. I'm like, okay. Dimango refused to show the face of the boyfriend because the boyfriend said he doesn't have a problem with that. If you have watched formally the videos from Marwa, but Dimango has actually has used that face to manipulate the subscribers and tell them if we reach this number, then I'm going to drop his face. Has decided to show the faces of the in-laws. I'm like, what game is this? But anyway, that is drama for you. Drama has to be scripted. Let me finish what I'm doing first.
I was want to share just the mommy.
Watch out, that place is damp. All right, guys, so in Poland, how is Poland? Of course, Poland is here with us. Let's check on it.
Still early morning, and the GoPro is not so perfect for indoors, but I think now it's okay. Hey guys, good morning. Hope you're all doing well.
Already watched this part. I just want to see the very final part where we meet the mother-in-law. And I found it so uncultured because you don't reach a house, then you begin actually opening the hot pots. But anyway, if that is what makes you happy, why not?
Maybe I'll check out.
Just let me know if I'm the one overthinking or doing the overjudgment. Yeah, I know you guys love Dimwango. You love her with all her crazy stuff, and you don't have a problem with her. Whatever she does is okay. But we, the other, third eye, we see a problem with some things. So guys, Dimwango goes with the boyfriend to the mother and father. The other day she had told us the mother had gone to the city in a different house. And then now today, she is showing us a different video. I think she posted yesterday evening. In her video, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate. I'm not able to see whether whoever is chatting, but I'll be checking on the computer right away. Big up to you. Because I saw someone was calling, and after somebody called, they interfered with them. My ability to see, my visibility to the chats. So bear with me if maybe you are saying hello and I'm not responding. Please understand. I'll be checking on the computer just after talking and know who is who. So welcome. Consider subscribing to the channel, like and comment. So we're away from Lawino. You saw them, the shenanigans from Lawino's end. And now we've perambulated all our way to Poland, North Poland, okay? Krakow and in between Poland. We are into it's called the deep what? The freeze or cold something? I'm not used to it, that's why I'm not able to say what it is. But the cold bath or something like that. Cold bath, yeah. So, Dimango went shopping in Poland without money, remember, because when she was at Spain, she showed us her euros and they were very limited. And she told us that she doesn't have enough money because she's doing a meda villa right in Africa. And we agreed with her. Of course, when you're doing construction, money is not there. But when it comes to prove to the people that you earn it on YouTube, you have to show a whole chart of millions. I'm like, did the millions dissolve or something? Because if I'm having millions and I've started constructing, it will not eat the entire money. Of course, it must do the construction up to a certain level that we can actually see that it's almost complete. But before even we start, we are complaining and complaining. I'm like, no worries. These are things happening on the streets every day. Right, guys. So let's tap on and see what is happening here on the streets as Dimongo is bouncing, buying one thing here and there.
Zara.
Okay.
This is men's section.
So of course, when you're going to the in-laws the first time and you're already buying gifts, I don't want to say anything bad here, but I'm just taking it. Like, I'm going to my in-laws for the first time and I'm buying gifts here and there. I don't know what it will insinuate, but do what makes you happy. That is what she always says. But it will show some sort of desperation because purchases, for example, shopping, if you are going to see somebody's mother, we do the shopping together. I don't go buying it myself. And yet, I already announced it on camera that I don't have money. Why then should I kill myself because I have to buy some gifts, you know? What has to happen here is the boyfriend maybe has to cover the aspect of nakedness and purchase some things, then we go by. But then, not just an impromptu purchase that happens then as we go by. But it is what it is, guys. If you don't know the Tingo, go back to her videos in past. Check on the so many other, videos that went trending. And again, check on those people later after the falling out. You'll know the Tingo, okay?
Wow. These look cute. I think I would. This is really good quality. You got me
Wow. From the streets it began wow. And as we go by, even to food, it will be wow, until it's wowing. So we spend some time shopping. okay? We spend some time shopping here.
Get the faded ones.
Finally, it's time.
Time
We
to.
are going home now. We are going to the countryside.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited about this. And I don't know how it goes. Come along with me. I'm excited for this because finally we live in Krakow. Okay, so right now, come along, no nothing. And today the weather is nice. We woke up with good weather today, you know.
All right, guys, so all the way after doing some shopping here and there, and then they jumped into the car, and the boyfriend had to direct her to the countryside where the mother and father are. I'm trying to add and one plus one and say they are maybe fake or whatever, but that is not my convention. What I believe is that they might actually be the father and the mother to Petero. Msalimie. Triza anafanya video please. We msalimie, ongea na yeye mpaka nimalize, sawa? Umemwona? Umesalimia? Salama. Kwani marafiki zake si wanakufanya nini, watakukula? Enda umsalimia tu, mwambie how are you? Is it lunch time? Wao wanatoka 13:40. Utawaharibu kiatu. Yeah, so they had to jump into the personal vehicle and drive all the way to the countryside from Krakow. I'm like, okay, so Krakow is a town, and then now they are going to the village, right? And I'm not convinced that these are hired parents. I don't know, but I'll get to understand it. You know, based on history, people believe that she's hiring even the mothers-in-law, but I think they might just be the real parents to this guy, Petero. But when you look at the status, they are struggling. They're actually struggling. Maybe Petero had to actually upgrade some things right just before the girlfriend came in. But the reluctant reception, I'm just thinking that they have not really been receptive. You know, there is always a racist aspect. I may not judge too much, but when I look at Dimwango and the way she arrived at the place, maybe her uncultured behavior is what really put off these old people, you know? Let's just check here. And my surprise is that they left in the morning from Krakow. How far? And I think she had told us that it will just take 2 hours. How long did it take for them to arrive? Because by the time she's posting the video or showing us the video, it is late at night. And I'm not very sure about that time frame or what they were doing on the way before they came to the parents' place. So they arrived so late, and she began to do a video right away. I'm like, okay, I hope you had informed them so that they are aware. Because in a previous video, I remember there's a time Dimwango told us that the family of Petero, they are not so much into camera. They are one of the family that is actually quiet about their life. They don't expose everything about what they are doing. And I'm like, okay, so you're coming to bring them on the limelight. What advantage do they have? Or what? Are you the one maybe just getting the advantage out of it? And for them, they just... Anyway, let's check on this. Poland village. Almost. Dark, dark, dark. Dark, dark, dark. Evening. It's not even evening, it's more of night as they arrive, right? After the CEO has done his duties. If I try to skip it, may get me to a wrong end. But anyway, when she arrived, the first thing is we see the mother-in-law. Get to see this. She's alighting out of her car, of the car, right? See that? Enveloping the mother-in-law. So I just saw they arrived, and then I don't know. When I look at this house, it looks like there is a corridor in between, but I don't know how it happens that she's actually taking the video from the house. But she just jumped out of the vehicle and spread her arms. And then we saw the mother-in-law enveloped right there. I'm like, you are suffocating her the way you suffocated this guy at the airplane when he received you and had to carry the baggage. Now the father-in-law already is uncomfortable. Look at that photo. He is quite uncomfortable. You can see from the posture, the body language itself, it talks volumes, right? Yeah, it talks volumes. And on the other side, the enveloping aspect of suffocation goes on. I'm like, what the hell is this? You know? So the shenanigans around here are going on, and I'm looking at it, and therefore my critical analysis tells me something different, you know? Whatever you think, that's your opinion, but my opinion is what I'm giving right here. So my perspective is very different maybe from what you think, but I was like, was this plan that I'll arrive, then I'll throw my hands and jump into your body? Because actually, for a strange person, if you have never met somebody, ever, you've not met them, even if you have had video calls, you've talked to them, how do you feel so thrilled, overwhelmed, jumping into their hands and enveloping yourself like this? And then, of course, when you're greeting two people, you need to greet one, greet another. The next move we should see is that they should lead you into the house as the mother-in-law and father-in-law. Okay, tell you to sit down, welcome here in Poland, sorry for the long travel. That is the expectation I would have, okay? But I want you to actually analyze this reception. And I'm like, is it that there is a cultural shock here? That hug is like, I missed you. I have been away from you for so long. We already met earlier. But this one doesn't look like something that it's like the first time you are meeting people. I don't expect this kind of reception. Maybe the person I would expect the mother really to be hugging like this should be Petero. Because it is their son, they are already familiar, so they can envelope each other like that. But if you see the plastic relationship that has been there between Petero and Dimwango between April and now, that's not enough to actually have her enveloping the mother-in-law like this, unless there is something missing out. You know, recently she was talking about the age when it's a danger zone, and she was talking about she has a brother, and the brother has taught her that there reaches a time where it's a danger zone, and she was talking about 30s, in her 30s. So she was indicating on a previous video she was doing with Petero that when it comes to 30 years, it's a danger zone. You need to have already settled, or else you begin questioning why not. And remember, Dimango keeps saying that she's not a strong lady to just say that she's independent and free. She doesn't want to be single. She wants to be married and have a family. And for that matter, 10 children. That is why she has done a big villa, because she wants 10 children from her family. And she wants a strong man to depend on. So she has found Petero. And because you have also to find the love of the mother-in-law, unlike what we see at Nyabohanse between Rosho and Concrat's mom, she is finding a different environment all the same. After all, she says she cannot be a loner. She cannot accept to be a loner in Poland. She's going to make friends, come what may. She's not going to be like Rosho, who has been crying about being lonely. Hey, talk of counter-attacks, you know? Attacks and counter-attacks. Rosho will not say something before Dimwango responds to it. At one point in her videos, I'm like, you people, stop these battles. Because no matter what you do, you are a family, you'll be together forever. Rosho is not going anywhere. Dimwango, you are here indeed, but you are a sister, and you'll always be away as you have planned. If you are going to be in Poland, then what is bothering you so much that you have to keep reminding Rosho about some things? If she is a loner, she said she's not a person who laughs around anyhow, or just makes friends anyhow. She is very critical about who to befriend and when to befriend. So leave her alone. You know, okay? If you don't find yourself lonely, that is it. But you also said that you don't have many friends. So I wonder, which kind of friends are you going to create here? You think you'll be a bad sister-in-law to Rosho, then find a good sister-in-law? Forget about it. So she told us that here, we have mother-in-law, father-in-law, and we have another in-law. I was like, is it the brother to Petero or the sister to Petero? But we are waiting. We don't have any hurry. We are not in a hurry, right? Okay, so let's check on the enveloping and what follows later. I was surprised or shocked that the dog came sneezing at the back. I was like, why the back? Because a dog is supposed to be actually jumping on you from the front. Why the back? You know, because a poodle that is taught how to respond to people and engage with them confronts you from the front. Why the back? But it is what it is. I want you to see this and tell me. Maybe drop a comment based on your thought and your, understanding. Oh, watoto wanapiga kelele wa nini? Oh, sana. Unatoka unaenda class. Wanafanya nini?
Stop taking
Wanafanya nini?
notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes.
Kaa hapo unishikie kidogo. Wana move wanaingia classes. Usibeba ni kaa chini wa. They are moving from one class to another. Yeah, the noise itself is this. Anyway, let me come back and sit. Hey.
Sorry.
You want me? If you can bring a stool and sit in the sun as I finish my video. All right, guys. So after that, enveloping of the mother-in-law, the sweet mother-in-law. She said she's how sweet as she's hugging. So sweet. Even the food is so sweet. Even the environment so sweet. Wow. Okay. So we'll see this. Hey. Hug. Chum. So for her, she enveloped the mother-in-law. The mother-in-law, on the other hand, is chum. Okay? Give me, I give it to you. Give it to me, I give it to you. Give it to me, I give it to you. All right. So the drama is continuing and we are watching, guys. We are watching how the sweet, sweet mother-in-law is here. Okay?
To kidnap you.
Finally. Mm. I'm like, hey, since when did we begin saying your mama is so sweet? So sweet, okay? So the comparison here, so sweet than who? Than the father-in-law or than you, Petero? Okay? So she gives that injunction, then before we know it, the dog is at the back, sniffing. I don't know whatever it was sniffing right there. I don't know. I have no idea. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Okay. I've never seen this. I've always been seeing David Jr. telling the girlfriends, Chichi or the lady police, 360, give us a 360. And actually the 360 means something quite different depending on your analysis. I actually feel that the 360 is something that is supposed to be maybe a boyfriend telling a girlfriend to do so. Or maybe when you are dissing somebody. So I was like, the mother-in-law is dissing you or something. Why tell you to give a 360, okay? So let me see the fundamentals, possibly. Let us see the fundamentals from our daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law has traveled all the way from Africa, sacrificed, paid tickets, spent nights out until she arrived where he is. The daughter-in-law that actually had to make my son to go to Kenya and stand around or sit around for 2 weeks before coming back. The daughter-in-law who is following this CEO who is not very stable, but she's actually ready to spend her life with my son. Okay, so the 360 followed, and then there was something like a dance. I was like, do you want to dance or something? What dance is that? Polish dance? Oh my God.
So beautiful. Finally.
What is that? The dogs are like, stop it, stop it, stop it. They are barking at her, stop it, stop it, stop it, when she's doing the shaky, shaky dance. And I found that uncultured also because, okay, what kind of dance? If you want to dance salsa, rampo, make a moment, drop us a video that will show us that you have now danced with the mother-in-law, okay? So the next move. How do you touch a dog then touch me? That one, even if I'm a lover of dogs, how? Look at that. So she goes again and envelopes the father-in-law. And now I want you to do a comparison of the mother-in-law's hug and the father-in-law's hug. Let's see this. And she quickly goes back to the dog. Mishka, Mishka. I was like, when I'm getting introduced to new people, I actually focus on them. Why am I focusing on the dog? Every time you greet one, the next day, Mishka, Mishka. You greet the father-in-law, the next day, Mishka, Mishka. What is this in the dog that Dimwango was so much obsessed with the dog that she's not even focusing on the mother-in-law, the father-in-law. She's focusing on the dog. Look at that. That is why I began to see the uncultured thing. From the enveloping to now touching the dog before you touch a human being. And anyway, the father-in-law doesn't look that enthusiastic. If you saw, I don't know, is he tired of something or he's just actually not responsive, whatever reason. Drop a comment. I don't know what you think.
Mishka is so happy and she's so
Okay.
small. Mishka? Wow.
She loves you, see?
Yeah, come here, Mishka.
Look at that.
So small.
So small than mat.
Mishka is so lovely. Is it? Yeah. Literally.
Okay. So your boyfriend has told you that your father-in-law and mother-in-law love dogs so much that you have to really impress them by doing that, or what exactly was that? Because I looked at her paying so much attention to the dogs or pets or whatever it is, Mishka and each, and I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Because I wouldn't actually do this, but it is what it is. We always say, I am unique. I don't do things to please others. As long as I'm happy, I don't give it a fuck about anything. I was like, okay, so she's not giving a fuck about what we'll think. So why are we even talking about it? So she goes ahead.
Nice to meet you.
And that's the second round. And before we know it, they are in the kitchen. Before we know it, they are in the kitchen. And the mother-in-law is now showing us the face. Look at that face. Okay, some people are saying she's very old, but I think when you look at Americans or Polish people, she's not that old, right? Maybe the old man is old, but this one, she doesn't look that old, because remember the American people, as I've always known or even understand, they age faster than Africans. So you can't say that this one looks older than Concret's mom. I don't think so. That's my thought though. But drop a comment if you have different opinion. Let me understand why you think she's older. I have no idea about it. But we are going into something else here. And I just want to look at those people who are watching so that I'm able to appreciate them as we go by. The uncultured mannerisms on the streets. Yeah, let's look at this. As we go by. Oh, we had Shikali Bahati here. Shikali Bahati, welcome. I really appreciate your presence. You've been here, and I thank you. All right, so what did we see next? What did we see next in the uncultured aspects? So after the lady is in the kitchen, the daughter-in-law jumps into the kitchen. A visitor was not settled even for 1 hour. The new visitor in the house jumps into the kitchen as well, and this is what she has to say.
Okay. Wow, this is chicken. This is pork. Wow. Wow. Chicken soup. Wow. This is nice.
Wow. Guys, another call came in with chamas. We have to actually fill that part, and I'm just waiting upon there is money that was sent for books. Then I see what to balance, equations here and there, and see what to do. So guys, I was looking at this. I'm like, okay, this is chicken soup, right? The other one was chicken, and the other one was pork. And everything is like, wow. I was like, if I go, the first time I went to the mother-in-law and father-in-law, I didn't even mind what they are cooking. I wouldn't go to the kitchen to check up on what they are cooking and be there jumping all the way. Wow, wow, wow. And this is this, and this is this. But hey, YouTubers, maybe I think they have a different way of life, but I'm one. But still, I can do that. You know, like jumping around the kitchen when you are just 30 minutes arrived. It doesn't make sense, okay? So she went on to show us all the meals. I'm like, in the kitchen, mother-in-law's kitchen, you are going around showing every meal. Like after 30 minutes of sitting down, you must be so uncultured, very uncultured to do so. But you always say, what makes you happy is what makes you happy. You don't give a fuck about it. And as long as your boyfriend and the family are also okay with it, you don't give a damn, okay? So it is us, but we have the right also to look at the other side of the coin and say, this is just too much. It's too much, okay? Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, okay, let's continue to see what else will be unveiled.
Classics. Macaroni. Okay. And then this is salad. Wow.
Wow,
Noodles.
wow,
So many fruits.
wow. I'm like, hey, and the dogs even in the kitchen, guys. I thought poodles are supposed to be taught the boundaries of the house, where they reach and where they don't have to reach. But it is what it is. Troy, welcome. South Africa. Okay, you say South Africa is cool, no problem. Kenya is also very cool currently. The morning session is ending and people are focusing on other things. And in fact, battles have started right away in the ODM and government itself. So we are waiting to see what will come about. Shirali Bahati, I don't know whether you're still around. And anybody watching, thank you so much for the 2 likes. I appreciate. And you can give more likes. Subscribe to the channel also when in case you are new here. And if you are a returning subscriber, I really appreciate. You don't know what it means to me. God bless. All right. So the tingle goes on. The dogs jumping around the kitchen and Dimwango celebrating every meal saying, wow, wow. I'm like, don't you have any other interjections to use here? Why are you repeating one all through? You can say exquisite. I like this. Oh, so here you prepare like this. In Africa, we do like this. In my home, we do this. But then she didn't even say, you really have white meat all over the place. That is healthy of you. I really like this because personally, I don't like red meat or something like that. But again, it would be too intrusive. It looks too intrusive for a guest that has just arrived and you're the guest of honor, and then you go to the kitchen and start opening hot pots and, bowels all over the place. I don't understand. Anyway, Tim Dimwang, what do you say? You say you love her no matter what she says or she does. So what? Okay.
Yeah? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
So Petero.
There we go.
Petero knows that the girl wants lemon tea.
Maybe
Lemon
take
tea
us a
for
picture
you.
here, first picture we'll ever remember.
Okay. Oh my God. The dog has to be in the picture. Why is the dog after the mango so much? You look at that. Look at that.
This is beautiful. Nice to meet you. Aww. So sweet.
So the dog is also so sweet. The mother-in-law is so sweet. Okay. And the next thing will be tea. So sweet. Wow.
So beautiful. Guys, we're having tea. Wow.
Okay.
That was my favorite tea. Look at this.
What are those?
Sweet fruits.
Look at this one. See?
Dziękuję.
Even knows without saying.
Thank you. Wow.
Wow.
Miód kuchni.
Dziękuję.
Zobacz, i tutaj też jest miód. O, tutaj też jest miód.
Okay, more. Dziękuję. I've seen more honey, homemade.
Not homemade, but you know. Natural.
Yeah, natural.
Natural homemade honey. So it's not just in Nyabohanse that you always say that people should go to Nyabohanse and buy land there and stay there because it's natural.
This is honey.
Even in this home, there is natural stuff, okay? So feel at home as we go for supper.
Use the time it takes to play this ad to apply sun protection
With macaroni, salad,
from the sun.
pork, and everything else, guys.
No way.
She's a demon.
Yeah?
Told you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Dinosaur.
Matupu.
Wow.
Wow.
sit down, Dana.
Okay.
That's not eating.
Your mom is not eating with us?
Was obsłużę.
Today she's serving.
Today she's serving, that's what she says?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's my first meal. Looks so delicious already.
Oh my God.
Ale zrobiła się tutaj.
She brought me some berries. Thank you, dziękuję.
You are touching the dog
Yes.
and there's food
so
there.
good. The ones you froze during the harvest day, that day you showed me?
Nah, these are fresh. Now is the season. Icek is shivering. Oglądałaś te
So
filmiki?
delicious.
Widziałaś jak naleśniki to jadła z pierogami?
Widziałam.
No, to normalnie. Masz better than Krakow.
Yeah?
Krakow felt like I'm somewhere. Here?
Home, sweet home.
Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home. This is the 5th home, I think. The sweet home.
Oh my God.
The first sweet home is Concrat's mom. The second sweet home is Marwa's villa. The third sweet home is the Meda villa. And which other? She mentioned another sweet home when she arrived in Krakow. Then the 5th sweet home is here. Now I was looking at this. We are taking chicken and I don't know what and what versus tea. Versus tea. Wow.
Ola chleba dobrego nie jadła.
Daj jej ten taki ziarnisty kupiłam właśnie. Pokryjałam specjalnie, żeby próbowała.
Very happy.
Mam już szczęśliwa jestem. Super.
Opowiedz jej, że pojedziemy na cmentarz.
Kiedy?
Ja może jutro po pracy.
These people are talking with food in the mouth. Where are table manners, guys? Table manners. Table manners. The network is working against something here. Let's see.
To cook 1 pan dishes.
Wszystko do jednego.
Everything into 1 pan. Because she works, you know?
Yeah.
Now, Dimongo never records her food. Like, she doesn't record herself eating the entire food. But here, she had to record the entire process. I was like, what? What? You don't record yourself eating the entire meal. Just record some part and stop.
Time to eat the plums. Wow.
Oh, so there are plants. Huh?
Oh, not even chicken?
Tylko chicken.
Small chicken.
Only small chicken?
Tak.
Wow. Me
Wow.
too, only chicken. Tell her.
Nie,
No
nie.
też tylko chickena jem.
Ja też tylko chicken.
Yeah. The rest? No.
Ja też nie.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Plums? So good.
Na to.
She's allergic to beef. Pork, beef. Patryka na luz.
No fajnie, bardzo fajnie, super. Jest bardzo fajna dziewczyna, ładna taka, że nie wiem co. Ładna jesteś.
Thank you.
Taka mięciutka, ma ciałko takie piękne.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you. Dziękuję. Feels so good. Poplar sweet?
Top sweet.
Yeah?
Very delicious.
Wow, she's so sweet. Oh my God.
So I was almost asking, where is the father-in-law? Where did he disappear to?
Good.
Where did he go
I really
to?
appreciate.
Then I saw
Tomorrow
this
is my day of
popping
gifting
up.
her.
So she will be gifting her. She's been gifted right here.
I love them. I try them.
The pink stuff, okay?
Huh?
Can we pause?
Why?
I want to take off the shoes. Just 1 minute. Dogs are fighting.
And then I just looked at that room. I was like, that is too small. That is too small. Anyway, I saw one of the comments on is it JT's video? And somebody said that in Poland, many people stay in the city in small houses, then they go to the rural in on weekends. And my question was, I think these people told us they are going to the countryside. So I don't believe it's again the city or town, the way people are actually arguing on the channel. This is just their home in the countryside. But why too small? Because I believe in the countryside, people build big houses because that is where guests will be and all that. So I'm looking at this kitchen, at the same time, the place where they were eating from, the dining room. And I again have checked this room. I think it's Petero's room. Too small for Dimwango. Dimwango likes spacious spaces. That is why she doesn't spend at her mother's place, Concrat's mom. She, however, goes to spend at the villa because of the spacious place. And again, you see even her construction itself of the Meda Villa. She is so happy in big spaces. I'm like, you people, you are letting us down. Okay? We were here to prove a point. Will the point be proven really? Really?
I can wear them with socks. Wow, they fit me so well.
Wow.
Now I have a new mother.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have a new mother. I'm like, really? What did you just say? You have a new what? You have a new what? Di Mwango. You said it, now you have your new? Tell us her name, anyway.
Wow, she's so kind. Look at that. Wow, they fit me so
Wow.
well. And this also.
Wow.
New brand. Smells good. And this around my neck.
Okay.
Scarf. Wow.
Wow.
It's a kind.
Yeah.
What? Wow. What? Wow. So kind, so sweet.
It's a... He's jealous. He's jealous. It's like... Don't, man.
Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful. Extra. Yeah.
What I ask myself is that why is it that like the mother-in-law top plus trouser, which means it's not too cold for her, and she's actually giving Di Mwango a lot of things to cover herself. I didn't just understand that, but when I looked at the space for Petero, this looked like a high schooler room, or when we are in the university, the hostel rooms. You can see a table, a study table there, a chair, and then we have a guitar and the music system and the window. Okay? And when I looked at it, I was like, what is this? Anyway, the CEO.
Be strict, be strict, be strict. Hey! You tap him like this, huh? Stronger. Yeah, oh no.
Be careful if you start shouting, mat, mat, mat.
Wow.
So she really restrained herself. But at the same time, I was just wondering why the dogs were jumping around her. Is this how dogs behave with a stranger, or I'm just trying to understand, because I'm not a fan of dogs anyway. And I was just trying to understand also how she kept calm. Apart from the other part where she was jumping into the kitchen, commenting about everything, and then suffocating the mother-in-law, then coming back. On the other side, she's just so relaxed as the dogs jump around her. But if she was around her own villa, Meda Villa, she would be shouting, mat, 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 stop that, mat, 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 stop it. And I was like, what the hell is this? There is a point that is being proven. Anyway, let's get to Marwa and finish our video. But meanwhile, Gintu has said something here about Murimi. We will not go without talking about it. Maybe we should talk about Marwa. Marwa came up in this video to actually list a lot of projects. Yesterday I talked about few, but I'm here to finish the rest. He gave a lot of projects to the subscribers and told them, if you really want me to live like a king and relax, this is what I have to do. What do you think about it? And I want you to just pay attention to some parts and listen to this. Maybe I may not even show the face, but listen.
I just need to remove these bags here, these bags here. These are for utensils. But what we need to do is to build cabinets. We need to build a cabinet there. We need to build a cabinet here. We need to build a cabinet here, a very massive one.
All right, guys. So today, actually, during my live, I've received a lot of calls, but they are just necessary also. So we are going on listening to the travel commando to see what projects does he have currently, and there are so many. I wouldn't even play that and show the entire of it. I would be like taking the entire video, but let's listen.
So this is the sink of the kitchen. You can actually right now wash utensils here and actually prepare. See, already utensils there. I just need to remove these bags here, these bags here. These are for utensils. But what we need to do is to build cabinets. We need to build a cabinet.
So guys, cabinets are supposed to be built.
Can anybody guess what this stuff is and what I'm going to use
Let's skip
it for?
this,
This
right?
is mullein that I picked out of...
All the way up to the farthest end. So this area will be covered by glass. This one would easily cost me, let's say, 4,000 USD or 4.5. Just to put glass here.
Guys, putting glasses around the fish pond, we need 4,000 USD. Not easy, right?
The good glass, good standard, good quality. Okay? 4,000 USD around there.
Yeah.
That's $500,000, I'm thinking.
We get it.
Ole, yeah, baba. Especially here for the utensils. So,
Have you heard we need cabinets?
okay,
We need the glasses for the
we need
fish
to
pond.
paint the house.
We need painting of the house.
Nani huyo? Nani huyo? Look who is coming through the same stairs people are complaining. Mitoto pole pole. Ya baba. No, show him how to not to jump. Yes, like that. Not to jump but to walk.
Yeah.
He wants to go back. Okay. Hiya. Hiya, nani huyo? Look who is growing. This boy is growing. Say hello. Mitoto. You know, people are really complaining that I need to put glasses here. So I'm telling them how huge I need to do things. Pole pole maisha, pole pole. So I was telling you guys, once we fix that kitchen over there,
We need
to
beds.
buy a very big table
Table.
for dining. Actually, I think I could be selling one of these tables so that I can actually replace it with a dining
Yeah, so guys, you either buy the dining table or I sell this aesthetic table and acquire the dining table. So which one? That is project number 4. Next.
These are very strong wood tables. So if you get me a dining table,
Yeah.
very big one that can host 12, 13, 14 people,
Yeah.
you can choose either this or that I'll give you. You see, you remember these tables. These are very
Okay.
taps here.
The next one is the tabs.
Here, I need to put where you can brush your teeth.
Yeah.
But this place should take
I need a brushing point in the rooms, okay?
What is this?
I need a big mirror. That's a mosquito, Maru.
So I'll not go here because people are staying there. But I'm just showing you there. After that, we need to repaint the entire house.
We need repainting of the house, project number 6.
Like these beds here, people are staying here right now. So I put them here, and people are saying they are not good beds. They look shagala bagala. For me, they look fantastic.
We need beds
You
also.
know? But we will see. You see, rooms like this, I need to put places you can brush your teeth. You know, those they call
Places for brushing teeth.
no tissue. I need to tell them to bring tissues here, where you can brush them, teeth, basins, you know, and also fix all these things.
Yeah.
Fix this.
We need to fix those.
that,
We need to
you
fix
know,
those, right?
and then repaint the house. But I just want you to appreciate where we've come from, because sometimes if you can't appreciate where you're coming from, then it's very
We need also the stairs that are safe for me, Toto. All right?
How does HR feel with deal? Like hot.
And also, there must be a nice chair here. So those are things I'll be bringing. Now, come to my expenses. For example, this month we're going to be bringing our father and mother-in-law and the two sisters. Transportation itself for one person, you can Google, this is not Marwa, you can go and see Ethiopian airline from Buenos Aires to Nairobi, Kenya. One person costs minimum 1,500 to 1,800. Okay? One person. That is one way. Hey, this place actually is so beautiful.
So the next project, guys, is to transport Louis and the wife and the daughter from Buenos to Nyabohanse. One person, one way, 1,400 USD. One person. Now we are going to have 3 people. That is the next project. Okay? It is life and death. They must come. They must. Mark that.
I have trees, these trees, the leaves fall. And everything you see is money nowadays. Everything has been commercialized. Everything is money. This class will not be here if I do not produce money. So I just want you guys to understand. So that's what I'm thinking. If I have my horses, I want to have another project running. Because if I'm having breeding horses, any new horse that is born is money. And also, I love horses. I'm not just doing it for the money. I love the horses. I wanna be sitting. I wanna be sitting somewhere down there and look how this balcony is big, very spacious. You can literally sleep. And not just for the horses, but if you buy land, for example, you know your kids when they grow.
I need land. Project number 8. Is it 8 or 9? Transporting Louis and the family to Nyabohanse, next project. That is number 8. Number 9, we have a project 2.
Have a place to start from. They're not like you.
The next project is land. Project number 9.
You know? So, yeah. I've just showed you what is going on. I hope you understand me. I don't want this very negative comments in my channel. Oh, you do not listen.
Okay, you don't have to tell people what they'll post, because as long as you're on the public platform, I always say, you should expect it. Anyway, let's now look at the comments on that video. I always like going there. So the first person dropped a comment, Sandra Bentley, said, with respect, Marwa, you build a very large home with cost, which cost a lot of to maintain. You have to be a very wealthy man to keep it up. I am sure you thought of that before building. Hope D also understands the cost involved with her new home, but it is new. It's what you wanted. The more you have, the more responsibility you have, the more money you need. Constant chasing. So Sandra Bentley is just actually telling him and the sister that you chose your pill, right? You chose your hard. So swallow your headache. The next comment came from Travis Peterson. Travis Peterson told Marwa, someone who makes excuses not to make his house child safe, but has the money to import horses and waste money on unfinished projects. It is a dangerous man. He has no regards for life. Hey. And that person got 124 likes. So you understand what I'm talking about here. The next one was Rewrite. Rewrite said, Marwa, My friend, there is no reason why no professionals are breeding horses in Kenya. The cost will consume you. Lack of skilled professionals and looking at your land, it's not large enough to sustain a world-class professional breeding farm. It will cost you at least 7,500 USD per month to maintain a world-class professional breeding farm. That is 90,000 USD, okay, to 100,000 USD, just in operational cost. I hate to make these comments, but you are settling yourself up for financial ruins, building a state-of-art facility using modern-day animal science techniques to breed requires professionals with deep pockets. Your infrastructure is not in place to create a sustainable operation. I hate to see you going down this rabbit hole, and no one is telling you no. There is a reason why you are buying horses in South Africa. Kenya is not a market for horse breeding. Who will purchase your horses? What is your market? Please focus on completing your house, plumbing, electricity, making it safe for your wife and kid. Otherwise, you are pissing your money away. Huge mistake. Hey, Marwa, and you had said you don't want comments, okay? Let me read the last one because I want to go to the last video by Gintu and finish the tingo. Marwa, I love you, but the rails of the stairs should be your number one priority above any other. That is for your child's safety. You can take your eyes off of him for 1 second, and you could lose him forever, and you would never forgive yourself for it. A parent would not put a dollar sign before his child's safety. I am hearing you go on and on and on about things you have to do in your house, but nothing rises to the importance of your child safety. This is with love from someone who cares. I could only imagine the heartache you would feel if something seriously happened to him. Guys, am I the one dropping these comments? No. So Maro actually has no care for the child. Actually, he's one person who cares more for the subscribers and actually the drops of the geeks that will be coming in, so that throughout the video, as he makes this video called Understand Me, all he did was to focus on the big projects such as the big land in hectares. He talked about the palosa and maintenance of that, the breeding of the horses and the market he has to create. He talked about the glasses around the fish pond, and also transporting Louis from Benos to Kenya. He talked about something to do with the setting that is suitable for himself, the beds, the tooth brushing points and all that. So when you look at that, I get to see that this is a guy obsessed with the palosa, the horses, that he loves them so much than even the kids, okay? And I'm looking at that, I'm saying, what is this? So let's look at the last entity of our video, and that focuses on Gintu. Gintu came about to Ernesto, the brother to Murimi, and Murimi shared something about Murimi has sold his land. He's now coming out as a squatter. And for whatever reason he's selling is for very lame excuses that he's doing all this. So let's just check on something here before I end the video. We've taken almost 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I appreciate those of you who are watching and dropping comments. Continue watching, sharing with your friends and all that. So let's listen at this.
For the case. There is a case that he was just having.
I'm coming. Just
Removing
2
money
minutes.
here, putting here.
Are you able to
removing
serve
here,
really?
putting
And Madam Sharon will serve you.
Then after this kind of the motorbike, you see how the motorbike is.
Okay.
Now you're gonna be making sure gonna be building your house. Now cut this way and make sure
You didn't know this. You know he sold another land.
Yes, already sold.
To pay for the case. There is a case that he was just having. There is a case that he was just fighting with Mossad. So Mossad went and take some B3. Is it a B3?
Yeah, it's a B3.
So he went and takes B3, and he went to the police, and he arrested Murimi. After arresting him, my dad went there and they talked, and they decided that the Murimi has to pay how much was 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Just imagine Murimi sold another land for 30,000 Kenyan to conduct himself. to conduct. Just imagine.
To all senior
Just imagine. Conrad is taking advantage of this guy, Murimi, with his drunkardness. So he has a case, he sold his piece of land at 30,000 shillings. I'm imagining how big is this piece of land. Conrad, you are actually destroying people's homes while building yours, and you'll not have blessings than curses themselves. So let's listen to what Ernesto is saying here.
Now, they just do some approximate saying that this place from this place to this place is like 30,000. Approximation. So they use just the approximate place and the like one.
So what is wrong with Murimi? What you can talk about? He's your brother.
He's my brother for real, but the only thing that is just taking him back is because of I don't know if the taking Rika.
Lack of stupidity.
And also, I can say that there is some stupidity inside there because, a man who is just understanding himself.
Not only understanding. What I can tell you is this kind of the man is a universian.
Yeah.
He went to university. Did he graduate?
No.
I'm coming. Just stand there and wait then.
He did graduate, but
The plates are there. Or do you have plates
just
inside?
imagine.
I can see where now
They are there.
where now
I'm
this
coming.
thing started.
You
Just
sit and
imagine.
wait.
Just imagine. My dad sold the land.
All right, guys, so as we are ending, look at this very miserable situation. Murimi sold his land for a case. He has a case worth 30,000. I don't know why Ernesto would not have helped him on conditions, but he had to sell land to pay off the date. And I'm seeing a situation where Murimi may end up as squatter in Nyabohanse because one thing, the brother and Ginto have agreed he's a stupid fella. The second thing is that he is trapped by liquor. So I can't even blame Halima for having left. The other thing is that he has friends who are not friends, actually. People like Conrad taking advantage of him, and he still thinks that they are good. But let's end here. I don't know. Drop your comments based on what you think, but it is what it is. Bye-bye for now. Let's meet later.